panagdahit sa tanan. So we are now in our lesson 3. So lesson 3 is about untangling the web. Okay, so this is basically about the World Wide Web, or about we will start discussing about the website. Okay, so since we are done with the history of the internet, we will be proceeding on what or how we can create our website. So first of all, the lessons that we will be learning through this topic is you will be able to understand the basic concepts involved in web page design. You will also be able to write the basic patterns of HTML tags. So you will know different tags or the basic tags that we will be using. You will be able to recognize the errors found in the basic web page and how to correct it. So that would be in your activity sheet. So there is a provided code that you will need to correct. So for us to have an idea about the website on what is the term of the web, we will be watching a video about
what is a website? Why do you need to know about it? How can you apply it to your business today? And where can you get some more information? So let's take a closer look on how you can benefit. So what is a website? A website is a collection of documents known as a web page that contains information in words, images, audios and videos. Web pages are stored on a server, which is a computer designed to store websites online. The server is stored and maintained by hosting providers, usually in industrial locations around the world. Hosting your website on a server or a hosting provider ensures that your website is open to the public 24/7, and technical persons are always on standby should something go wrong. So why do you need to know about websites? According to the latest data of pingdom.com, internet users reached over 2.2 billion people. Needless to say, having a website to promote your business or ideas is imperative nowadays to reach a broad and expansive user base. Most households have access to the internet, sometimes even more than one computer. The great thing about the internet is you can reach the whole world and not just your neighborhood, opening up markets for you that may have never been possible before, both fast and inexpensively. How can you apply this to your business today? It might be an exaggeration to claim that you can't run a business without a website nowadays. That's because having your own website gives you a great deal of flexibility and increases your marketing options. You can increase your business's discoverability extremely fast with various traffic and social media strategies. You can make it so much easier for people to find you than ever before. The age of filing away business cards and consulting the yellow pages is well past. Today people look online to find businesses and gather social proof than ever before. Sites like Facebook, Twitter and LinkedIn with their tools have simply become valuable in recent years. Your website doesn't just make you easy to find, you can also directly sell your products or services online. It's another point of contact, and it's one that's very lucrative when handled correctly. There is no doubt about it, a website can boost your business.
Okay, so since you already have the idea what a web is, so let's proceed on what is HTML. So HTML is Hypertext Markup Language. So it is the standard markup language for web pages. So this is the most common language to create a website. So with HTML you can create your own website. So HTML is very easy to learn. So you will enjoy learning this one. Okay, so let's proceed with the common elements that are present on a web page. So we have the text, images, hyperlink, and multimedia. So text refers to the characters, sentences, paragraphs, articles, and other textual contents of a web page. So basically the words that are in the website, so those are in the part of the text. Next is the images. Images are the visual content such as pictures, logo, and other graphical elements. And next is the hyperlink. So a connection and reference between text, images, and other content that leads the visitor to another web page or website. So later on, you will understand more about the hyperlink. And the last one is the multimedia content. So the latest trends in technology, most web pages nowadays contain multimedia content such as video clips, musics, and animation. So it will give a big impact to your website if you have those. So those are the common elements that you should have in your web page. And the last one would be the HTML tags. So these are the common or examples of the common tags that we will be using when we create our common or basic website. So here it is.
HTML is composed of tags. A tag looks like this. It has an angle bracket on each side, and the part in the middle determines what kind of tag it is. It could be a paragraph, a list item, or an H1, which is a type of heading, and there are many others. Most elements have two tags, a start tag and an end tag. The end tag always includes a slash. Together, they act as a kind of label that defines what's in between them. In this case, the browser will know to display this text as a large heading.
Okay, now now we are already familiar with some common tags that we will be using when we create our own website. So we have an activity here that you will be creating your simple or your basic HTML file. So you can try to code it here using your Genio. So we have a web editor here. You can just check the C8 lesson 3. So you can try coding and as much as possible try to finish the correcting errors activity, in which you will try to find the error in the code. So you have to correct the error here so that you will be able to view the correct output for this one. Okay, so that would be all for our lesson 3, and good luck for finishing your activity.